Trick to our fault. Come to the fire, Stalker!
Finally, a new face. I'm sick of seeing the same ugly mugs all the time. Especially yours, Jacket.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't mind him. He's just bitchy today. Bitchier than usual, anyway. Have a drink with us, Loner.
Okay. It'd be rude to refuse.
Hey, we've got a proper gentleman here, boys. So, let's make some introductions. That drunk over there is Noose, former duty. Used to be a man of high integrity, but his delicate psyche made him drink it all away. This goblin here is Gary. He's always been a wreck, but he really started falling apart here in garbage, both mentally and physically.
You're from Freedom, right? You're quite the curious bunch.
That we are. But we all started out as loners at the Cordon. Shared some ventures there, hated S.T.A.L.K.E.R together, and then we just went our separate ways. But we still like to get together here sometimes, sharing news, remembering the old days. But the boys aren't in a good mood today. So what brings you here?
I've got my reasons. And I don't want to discuss them. Okay?
Yeah, I get that. Just steer clear of Sidorovich. He'll rob you blind.
Cedar is a bunker rat.
What's your beef with Sidorovich?
We brought him loot once. Almost died getting it, all covered in blood and sweat. He paid us for it, but when we asked to buy some medkits, he jacked up the price. He knew we had no choice. There was no Medicare at the time. Not only did we have to give him all the coupons we got for the loot, we even found ourselves in debt. That's when we decided to leave.
Yeah, it was a shitty time. The boys are no better now, though. They'll tell you all about it if you're willing to listen. Please do. I'm so sick of being their shoulder to cry on.
That fucking Baronet. I'd like to kill him with my bare hands.
You shouldn't drink that much on an empty stomach.
And you shouldn't tell me what to do. Screw you. And screw Baronet. He said anyone who's in cahoots with Zulu doesn't deserve good guns. He gave us this crap. So mine jammed when those mutants attacked us. So Andrew's dead now. I couldn't protect him. Screw Voronin. And screw Zulu.
So what do you want, mate?
So what's the situation at Garbage right now?
The situation's normal. All fucked up. It's all gone to hell without Nestor. All the kingpins are at each other's throats. Everyone tries to hog the blanket. Nestor would never have allowed that. All that's left for us is... fucked if I know. I'm actually afraid my pals are gonna stab me in my sleep. It can't go on like this. We'll just kill each other, and there'll be none of us left. There has to be one kingpin, and that's it.
I see you put up with their bitching and moaning. Thanks, man. I owe you one. Here, I sent you some coordinates. Got them the other day as part of a trade. Got no idea what's there, and frankly, I don't really want to go. But if you check it out, there might be some loot there. Thinking about Cedar makes me sick to my stomach. I don't like dwelling on the past. Things are way better today.
Really? So Freedom treats you well?
Of course. It's not as uptight as duty. You wake up whenever you want, you bet in the arena, you drink at the bar with your pals. Ain't that sweet? My time with Sidorovich was just a nightmare. You always gotta keep your freedom, Stalker. Remember that. And let Cedar burn in hell.
Hiya, Stalker. What bring... Name the place and hand me some coupons. As a show of good faith.
If you're not geared up for heading out, Hamster's got everything you need. And a few extra things he'll talk you into needing.
Everyone stay put.
Get off me!
Hey, man. Freedom sold out, man. Hoard themselves out for a bunch of shiny trinkets. Our stalker freedoms are a thing of the past, if we ever had them to begin with. Well, here we... So long.
the hell are you doing here, man? There's a mutant out there! Get out of here! You're gonna get me torn to pieces!
Yes, I took care of the creature.
Damn, that was a close one. Thanks for not bailing on me. Here, take this. It's not much, but it's all I've got.
And why weren't you there to help when I was dealing with the mutant?
I was afraid I'd run out of ammo. You could have turned on me once you were done with that thing. I may be new around here, but I've seen some shit. My first partner ditched me and ran off, and the second one almost did me in. Turns out, there are way fewer trustworthy people in the zone than artifacts.
What the hell are you doing here?
I was heading south. I wanted to get some practice shooting flashes. It's my first time out on my own. Guess I wasn't ready to leave Zalice just yet. I should go back and listen to the old-timers, learn more about the dangerous areas.
I'm gonna get going before something else decides to come after us.
You're right. We should get the hell out of here. Thanks for bailing a rookie out, man.
Bastards! Turned the place upside down. Ruined my deals. Who cares where my goods came from? What's it got to do with me? Complicit my arse. But what are you gonna say when they put a gun to your head? Crap. Best deals for... I heard... Oh, if you're... Come on up.
They march in here, make a scene, then walk away, just like that? They don't know squat about how we roll. Do they really think barging in and pointing their stupid guns at us is gonna scare folks? Well, around here, anyone who tries to scare us usually ends up with a bullet in the back. For you, I'll... Good luck.
Got a loner here. Scar. I've been expecting him. Let him in.
A good man is always on time for lunch.
Who said I'm a good man?
Richter, and the guys from the detention center. And me, Scar. Don't worry, this time you won't have to lift anything heavier than a bottle.
What happened at the factory?
They say, you've got to use whatever's close at hand. And there are plenty of things close at hand in the zone. If you know where to look. Like a scanner.
I'm gonna check the surroundings.
I was told it was invented at the Institute.
Who told you that? Darlin? Nah, kiddo. All their gadgets are just revamped Project X designs. They were found in the old labs.
Project what?
The zone harbors many secrets scattered among the old bones. There were scientists here way before the Institute, even before the zone itself came into being.
Ah, so they're the ones that left us the goodies that we give to the ward. Take a seat.
You, don't like the ward?
The ward have no desire to conquer the zone. They want to extend the Institute up to its borders.
They want to turn the zone into a testing ground to meet mankind's insatiable needs. Darlin says it's all for the greater good of the mainland, but what does that really mean? It's perfect as is. People come to the zone to witness miracles.
One of your miracles wrecked my home.
Uh-huh. Things just got interesting. So you've seen an anomaly outside the zone.
That's why I'm here. Someone's gotta pay.
Oh, shit's gonna go down at the Institute. I've heard the rumors, but never firsthand. And I've got a funny feeling there's more trouble to come.
As long as S.T.A.L.K.E.R keeps going, none of this is gonna end well. For any of us.
What do you want to achieve?
Zombie!
Relax. This is the dark side of the zone. But there is another, a shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what's out there. Eternal spring? The Klondike of artifacts? A new home? Or our hearts, desires? But most importantly, no ward. We want the Shining Zone to reveal itself. For now, as far as we're concerned... Oh, shit. You're just a good guy. That's all I'm going to say. Or rather, I think that's all you are ready to hear. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like some toast? I get it. You're angry. That's why you're not hungry. And couldn't care less about the troubles of others.
Can I help?
The S.T.A.L.K.E.R facility stands on top of an old lab. It used to be locked shut, but the ward has managed to break it open. That's when the troubles on the mainland began.
We need to figure out what they're up to there. But the PDAs taken from the dead wardens are pretty useless.
I can get inside once I have my scanner back. I've already found something.
Really? What is it?
An early model. Looks like monolith tech. Where'd you get it?
One of my attackers had it on him.
Sounds like Strider is in trouble. You must head over to Wild Island. Normally they don't let loners in, but we'll figure something out. All right. You're looking for Strider, the leader of Noontide. They've used PDAs like this one in the past. They're not exactly welcoming to outsiders, and for a reason. But I've got an idea. I've got a guy inside Noontide. His brothers were supposed to deliver an important shipment to their Wild Island base, but they've gone missing. He'll send you the coordinates to the spot where they made contact last time. Find that cargo, and it'll be your ticket in. Sure, Noontide isn't going anywhere, but you better hurry, just in case.
You mentioned the Shining Zone. Do you really think it exists?
Belief is a complicated thing, and I'm a simple man. I don't believe it. I know it. I heard about it from a man who's been walking the zone for longer than any of us. He's seen the Shining Zone with his very own eyes. I'm talking about S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R? You mean that S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
The one and only. He went to the center of the zone, and that's where he saw it. The other zone. The real one. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to share any details about it. But we're not picky. When you don't have a map, directions will do.
You mentioned the Shining.
Belief, I'm talking.
Who's the...
He's the legend of the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.R went to the center of the zone, and that's where he saw it. The other zone. The real one. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to share any details about it. But we're not picky.
What can you tell me about Noontide?
What I can tell you, I won't. And what I want to tell you, I can't. Richter's probably the only one that knows what kind of people they really are. But as far as I'm concerned, we've got a lot in common. What is Noontide, after all? The sun shines brightly at noon, but we've still got plenty of work to do.
Well, if I said I understood everything, I'd be lying.
Honesty is good, but paying attention is even better. Everything that's happening now, and everything that happened to you before, is the work of Circa. The scanner. Your home. And that's just the beginning. Using Project X's tech is always a bad idea. Even if Dalin improves it. Especially if he does.
Why did the zombies just walk right past you?
Maybe we're the zombies. Always restless. Always longing for something. Our bellies never full. Ha! I'll teach you that trick if we end up hitting it off. I'm not saying goodbye.
Blackies used to be bandit turf, but now the ward is in control. Stay strong.
Oh, it's you. To survive here, you gotta see who's strongest and stick with them. But strength ain't just about good gear like the ward. It's a gut key. S.T.A.L.K.E.R's got it. The zone leads him, and we follow. Bye-bye. Howdy! Anything the war takes will eventually go back to the way it was. Mark my words. Yeah, see you around.